Meet the members of the IPA team, Fred, Leon, Martha, Gerry, and Peter. Their opponents are Gerry, Marty, Dave, Kevin, and Timmy from the Midwest Sounds. And they're all here to compete against each other as we continue the semifinals of America's only polka game show. It's Polka Feuds. And now meet the stars of Polka Feuds, Keith Stras and Jeff Chester.
And welcome to our second semifinal program here on the ETC Network. It's Polka Feuds, and we've got two exciting teams lined up for you on this afternoon's and this evening's program. We'd like to tell you that Jeff Chester is not able to be with us again. We don't know what happened to him. He hasn't been here for the past couple of months. But anyway, we'd like to introduce you to our announcer and our game show hostess, Frank and Carol Samurai. Let's give them a nice round of applause. And if you tuned in looking for our show from Disney World, that'll be on next week. We took some time out to carry on with our semi-feud finals here. And right now it's time to meet our teams. Let's say hello to the president of the IPA, Mr. Fred Hootie. Freddie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Keith.
Who do you have with us here? With you, I should say.
We have Leon, Martha, Gerry, and Peter.
Okay, and you guys all set and ready?
No.
Okay, and now we come over and meet our other team from the Midwest Sounds, Mr. Gerry Tarka. Gerry?
Good to see you, Keith.
Good to see you. And tell us who you brought with you.
To my direct right, Mr. Marty Jeek. Next to him, Dave Brzezinski. And next to Dave, Kevin Altenberg. And down at the other end, Mr. Timmy Oksheshik.
Okay, and are you guys all set and ready to go?
We sure are.
Okay, so we need Freddie and Gerry up here on the buzzers. All right. And we're ready for question number one. We asked 100 people. The top three answers are on our board over there. Name a columnist who writes for a polka publication. Fred.
Tom Kowalski.
Tom Kowalski up there? Tom Kowalski is the number one answer. Now, there's two more up there. You want to play, or would you like to pass?
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass, okay. So now we come over to Marty. Marty, how are you? Nice to see you.
Same here.
Give us one of the answers that are left up there on the board. Name a columnist who writes for a polka publication.
Peter Ritchik.
Peter Ritchik. Peter Ritchik is the number three answer. Now we come down to Dave. Dave, good afternoon.
Good,
Nice
good.
to see you. One more answer up there. No strikes. You can steal all the points.
Judy Spitek.
Judy Spitek is the number two answer. So that means at the end of round number one, and now we go over to Frank. Frank, after round number one, where do we stand with points?
Right now, the Midwest Sounds have 100 points, and the IPA is still looking to get on the board. When we come back, we'll have more fun and excitement on Polka Feuds semifinals, right after we hear from our sponsors.
Okay, we're back, and we're ready for round number two, so we're ready for the small and short one. Leon. And also Marty. Marty, come on up to the board. I told you, you got me on radio yesterday. I get you.
Hi, how are you,
How are
Keith?
Leon? All right. He's a small, look at him. He's small and short, isn't he? All right, you guys ready? All right. Surveyed 100 people. The top six answers are on the board, and they all have been doubled. Excluding polka festivals, how much money do tickets to polka dances cost in your area? Let's try that again. It was a tie. Hit it again.
$7.
$7? $7 is the number five answer. Would you like to play? Oh, wait a minute. There's four answers that can beat it, Mart.
$6.
$6. $6 is the number two answer. There's still four up there. Would you like to play or pass?
I will play.
You'll play. Okay. Might be back to there, Leo. Kevin, how are you? Four answers up there. Excluding polka festivals. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Dave. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excluding polka festivals, give us a price of tickets cost in your area.
$3.
$3. $3 is the number six answer. Okay. Now we're over to Kevin. How are you? Yeah, sure you do. Okay. Three answers up on the board yet.
I'm going to say... Okay. I'm going to say $5.
$5 is the number one answer. 2 up there. Timmy, how are you?
Okay, good. How are you, Keith? We'll go with $8.
$8? $8 is number 4. Okay, there's one left. We come back up here to Gerry. No strikes.
Well, let's say $4.
$4? All right. That means that the Midwest Sounds stole, well, they didn't steal. They took all the points off the board. All 6 answers were answered correctly. And Frank, after round number 2, let's send it over to him and see what the points are.
Well, right now it shows 204 for the Midwest Sounds and the IPA looking to get on the board. Stay tuned. You never know what surprises are in store for you on Polka Feuds, the semifinals, after this timeout.
Okay, we're back, and we've got a sort of exciting game going here. The IPA has yet to get on the board, but you
Slow
have
starters.
three more questions up there yet. Fred, we're going to take some time out. Tell us what's happening with the International Polka Association in the next couple of months.
Well, we got some affairs going on at the building. On April the 11th, we have our annual Hard Times dance with Stras Belanda playing. And we're going to feature fried bologna and onion sandwiches that day. Also on May the 3rd, we have with TBC coming in, the Brass Connection from Ohio. That's a special dance on a Sunday, May the 3rd. We have a couple of gambling cruises going on May 17th and July 26th. We got a night at the Sox Park in July. We got, what else we got going on? Well, the festival, that's every year, but these are things that are going on at the building.
Okay, and if anybody watching would like to maybe join the International Polka Association, they can do that by...
Writing us at 4145 South Kedzie, that's Chicago 60632, or our phone number is area code 312-254-7771.
Okay, hope you get some points up on the board at the next round. And now we're going to take some time to talk to Gerry Tarka in the Midwest Sounds. And where can we see you performing in the very near future?
Well, Keith, we're going to have a full summer full of festivals and things of that nature. I'd like to remind your viewers on the south side of Chicago that to tune into the Midwest Sounds Polka Show, which comes your way every Sunday over radio station WIMS, which is located at 1420 on your AM dial. And we're also in the process of putting together a cruise/polka weekend in Florida this coming January 1993, so we'll be looking for more information about that.
You know, you've been on the radio for quite a number of years, I guess, out in there, and a lot of people in this area don't realize it because it may be a hard station to pick up, but in the Michigan City and in the East Chicago and Munster and Hegewisch area, people are aware of that. As a matter of fact, you can pick up WIMS out here in the north side of Chicago. Why don't you tell us when that show is on?
That's on every Sunday at 10:30. And as I said, it's a 5,000-watt radio station, so we get ample coverage on the south side of Chicago also.
Okay, you guys are sailing along, and now we're ready for round number 3, and we want to bring up Martha and Dave up to the podium. Okay, question number 3. We surveyed 100 people. The top 8 answers are on our board. Once again, they all have been doubled. Name one of Little Wally's big hit tunes.
7 Days and 7 Nights Without You.
7 Days and 7 Nights is number 3. Dave, there's 2 up there that can beat it. What do you think? 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Okay, so we ask if you want to play or pass.
Play.
You'll play. Okay, we may be back to you. Gerry, who's no stranger to the ETC network, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you.
Good to be here.
Give us one of the answers up on the board that you think is one of Little Wally's big hit tunes.
Pukayashu.
Pukayashu is the number 1 answer. Peter. Here we go. There are 1, 2, 3, 6 left up there.
Well, now I can't remember any of them.
3 seconds. Strike number 1. Frederick.
Lucky Stop Waltz.
Lucky Stop Waltz. Strike number 2. Leon, 1 strike up there. There's a couple more answers up there.
Kalina Vlesher.
The Gypsy Polka. Nope. Okay, so that means that we come on over here, and if you can give me one of the ones that are up there, you'll steal it.
Well, Keith, we're going to go with I Wish I Was Single Again.
I Wish I Was Single is the number 2 answer. Okay, so wait a minute. Before we total up the points, Carol, let's take a look at what number 4 was behind number 4. Number 4 was In Heaven There Is No Beer. Number 5, Happy Birthday, Johnny. Number 6 was The Little Wally Twirl. And number 7, Zosha Polka. And number 8 was the $2 Polka. Now you got to remember, this survey went out all over the country, 50 in Chicago and 50 out of state, so who knows what. Well, you know, little Wally lives like he's living 50 years ago sometimes. So after round number 3, we go over to Frank. Frank, where do we stand?
Well, right now, the Midwest Sounds are walking away with 305 points. The IPA still looking to get on the board. Will the IPA team come from behind, or will Gerry Tarka's Midwest Sounds advance to the exciting Polka Feuds finals taking place on Memorial Day at Polonia? Our next exciting round is straight ahead on the semifinals of Polka Feuds. Don't go away.
Well, we're back, and we're going to take a minute to talk to our game show hostess and our illustrious announcer, Carol and Frank Samurai. Great to have you back here. You were here sometime during the regular season. I don't remember what month.
We lost track of time.
Hi, Carol. How are you?
Hi, Keith. How are
Nice
you?
to see you here.
It's our pleasure.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. This has got to be, we talked a little bit about this the last time you were here. How do you put up with this guy?
Very carefully.
I understand that you have learned more about the polka field than you probably care to know about.
I know a lot.
You know a lot?
I know a lot. Yes, he's taught me a lot.
Jeez. Did you rehearse this before you left the house? Or?
No.
Well,
no,
anyway,
he has taught me a lot.
It's great to have you here, and probably don't believe half of what he tells you.
I don't.
Okay, all right. Mr. Samurai, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you very much. You always manage to build me up when I come here. I always feel so good.
Tell our viewers when they can listen to the Noontime Polka Show.
Anytime they want, as long as it's between 12:05 and 1 o'clock on Sunday. It's on every Sunday at WCEV 1450 on your AM dial.
And do you want to tell us something about that program?
No.
You don't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's big things happening. May 3rd, all I can tell you right now is listen in and find out what's going to be happening on May 3rd on the Noontime Polka Show.
Tell us about your involvement with the International Polka Association.
Very, very, very involved. I'm the financial secretary, and I raised my hand when they said, would you like to serve on the board? I said, sure. That's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. You meet so many people, and the membership is growing, and that's the main thrust of my tenure in office is to help build the membership, as it is for all the board members, I'm sure, to get the people involved in the IPA, and we are active.
Does Carol support you in all your endeavors in the polka field?
As long as I don't have to go to Cleveland.
That's an inside joke, by the way. But anyway, nice to have both of you here, and now we continue with the game in round number 4. Oh, boy. Okay, we're ready for Kevin and Gerry. Up here, round number 4. I don't need to tell you this, pal, but you need this one.
This work?
Test it. Sure, it works. If you know that, if you push it, it works. Okay, it's all reset. Ready to go here. Now, all the answers have been tripled now. We surveyed 100 people. The top 4 answers are on the board. Name a month that has 3 or more polka festivals in it.
May.
May? That's strike number 1. Well, it's not up there. So we come over to you. Want to play?
Yeah, we'll play.
Okay, well, give us an answer then.
Okay, let's go with August.
August. August is a number 2 answer. All righty. We'll come down to Peter now. It's 3 up there, no strikes. Name a month that has 3 or more polka festivals in it.
July.
July is a number 1 answer.
The
Got to be what, Fred?
September.
September? September is number 4. Now, no strikes, 1 answer. It's all on your shoulders.
June.
June? All right. So for the first time during this program, the IPA has taken all the points, and we go over once again to Frank. And Frank, tell us where we stand now.
Well, right now, the IPA came ahead with 200 points, and the Midwest Sounds have 305. When we come back, we'll find out who will be victorious tonight and be the first team to enter the finals on and have a chance to be crowned Polka Television's champs of 1992 when we continue the semifinals on the Feud here on ETC.
Okay, we are back, and just to refresh our viewers and refresh the teams that are here in the studio, Frank, give us the totals again, if you would.
Right now, the Midwest Sounds have 305, the IPA 200.
So that means that 105 points separate going into the finals, where you'll get to see Wanda and Stephanie. That alone is a treat. Okay, so we're ready for Peter and Timmy now, and the final question here on the Feud. Okay, 9 big answers up there. They all have been tripled. We've surveyed 100 people. This is such a silly question, but name a color of a shirt that many polka band leaders have their musicians wear.
Black.
Black? Black is number 4. There's 3 that'll beat it, Peter. Give us one of them, if you will.
Red.
Red is the number 1 answer. You gonna play?
Play.
Okay. Now we're up to Frederick.
White's got to be up there.
You think so, huh? Oh, yeah, white is number 3. This is so simple. Leon.
Blue.
Blue. Blue is number 2. Hey, that rhymes. Hi, Martha.
Hi. Green.
Green. Green is number 6. Jerome.
How about pink?
Pink. Pink is number 5. No strikes. 3 answers left. Peter.
Yellow.
Well, I spoke too soon. One strike. He said yellow. 1 strike.
How about orange?
Orange. 2 strikes. It's all up to you there, Kazicki.
Purple.
Purple. Purple is number 8. 2 left. 1 strike. Either you're going to give us the right answer or you're going to get a buzz job. And you might like a buzz job. I know you, Martha. I just wanted to hear Gerry laugh again. That's all. Okay, I'll give it to you again. Name a color of a shirt that many band leaders have their polka musicians wear.
How about chartreuse?
Yeah, right. 3 strikes. 1 up there. You can sail into the finals at Polonia on Monday to Memorial Day, May 25th. What's the general consensus?
This is a tough one.
Yeah?
We went through all the primary colors, but we're going to go to gray.
Gray? No! No! Let's look at number 7, Carol. Multicolored. And number 9, the all-popular Hawaiian. Well, you guys didn't get it anyway, so what's the difference? And when we come back, we will find out what the final point total is and who will be at Polonia on Monday, May 25th, right after these announcements. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Okay, so that was an exciting game. We thought the Midwest Sounds... Thank you. We thought that the Midwest Sounds were going to take the whole entire game, but the IPA came from behind, as they usually do. And now we go over to Frank. And Frank, where do we stand with the point totals?
Well, as you said, Keith, the Midwest Sounds ended up with their 305 points. The IPA pulled ahead in the stretch with 361 final points.
Very good. So that means that you five have to be at Polonia on Monday, May 25th, for the finals. Well, we'll talk about that. Let's get to the point where let's talk a minute about how we all derived at this. If we remember, last month we had Stas Belanda and the lady disc jockey team here. Stas Belanda won that particular round with 200 points. If you remember, 2 months ago we had the bad boys against the bad girls team. The bad boys had 660 points. They had the most points out of any of the regular shows that we did here at ETC. So they got an automatic bye into the semifinals. So that means next month the bad boys will face Stas Belanda, and whoever emerges from that victorious will then face the members of the IPA on Monday, May 25th at Polonia, where we'll be featuring Robert Trent, the ventriloquist extraordinaire from the Hollywood Castle in California. Also, we will be featuring, making their first Chicago appearance in over 5 years, the Golden Stars of Polka, the Polka Sweethearts. Wanda and Stephanie will be appearing, and we'll also crown our 1992 Polka Television champ. Did you guys all have fun here this evening? Thank you. We'll see you next month right here on Polka Feuds. Good night, everybody.
Some members of our studio audience have received prizes courtesy of WRS Records.